Alright, folks. Looks like you guys are going to take a little ride to work with me today. I was going to try the Facebook Live feature, but I got T-Mobile as a service provider and their data sucks, so that's not going to happen. So here's the deal. Some of you read some of my Facebook posts, some of you don't. Okay, I get it. You're going to take a ride to work with me today, and I'm going to tell you for the last time. As I've now learned a very brutally hard lesson, which I've already learned before, but now it's sinking in. In this life, we're granted some amazing moments, and we're granted amazing memories, and we're granted all these things. But one thing we're not necessarily given or should expect is time. Time is never promised. And I know a lot of us, we lead these busy lives, and we wish there were 30 hours in a day to get everything done for work or, for the kids or whatever we got to do. We all have different stuff. Some of you got hobbies, some of you got this, that. Hey, whatever you got to do, you do. That's life. That's called being an adult. It sucks, but it is what it is. What I'm talking about is the time, the moments, the memories with your loved ones. Because that time is very precious, and it is very limited. And it really dawned on me this week more than ever that no job, no hobby, none of that is more important than that time. Because that loved one day won't be with you physically. I sat in the living room the other night. My mother's at in-home hospice, for those who don't know now, and unfortunately time is not our friend anymore. I watched her fall asleep. We did what we always do. We argued back and forth for about 10 minutes. She'd say, you go to sleep, go upstairs, go to sleep. And I'd say, no, I'm going to stay here. You can't make me, blah, 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 blah. In a joking manner, nothing rude or obnoxious. And we joke, and I just watched her fall asleep. And it made me think of all the times that I should have said those 3 words. And there's 2 combinations of them. 3 words. Let's say this. Anyone who's lucky enough to have their mother or father alive, there are 8 words that you need to make sure they hear. Every day. Multiple times. Because I heard a very valuable quote from a coworker. It costs you absolutely nothing to show that you care. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. If you're one of my friends, you're an amazing person. Because I've cut negativity completely out of my life. So if you're a friend of mine, your parents knocked it out of the ballpark. I love you. I appreciate you. And thank you. 9 words, I guess, if you add and. Make sure you use those words all the time. Because one day, you're going to be sitting in a dark living room, or a dark hospital room, or wherever. And you're going to be wanting to go back in time and say that so much. And you're going to swell up, and you're going to realize, you can't. Time is no longer on our side. As we get older, we come to realize things. When I was a teenager, I thought my mother was a tyrant. I thought my father was a tyrant. And now I realize that they were that way for a reason. I grew up projects in Brooklyn, New York, in the ghetto. My house pretty much was the white neighborhood. But it's not about race, and it's not about politics, so don't think that this video is about that. It ain't going there. But I saw a lot of my good friends that I grew up with didn't have the caring and compassionate parents that I did have. And many of them dead or in jail. Many of them are still doing very well too, thank God, because they did have that caring family support network. If you were lucky enough to have that in your life, whether you're 12 years old or 100 years old, for God's sakes, let them know it. Tell them. Because I know it'll make their day. All the money in the world you can't take with you. All the cars, the jewelry, anything that you value can't take with you. But what you can take with you is the moments, the memories, the love, the compassion. These last week, I have poured my heart out on Facebook. I have not done a video on YouTube. This will probably make it to YouTube. I don't know if it's too big for Facebook. We'll have to go to YouTube. But either way, I need you to really digest this. The things that matter the most in life are the moments. And you've got to take the moments with you. You can't let anything take away those moments, because one day you're going to wish that those moments could come back, and they can't. Time is against us. It's just the way it is. A Buddhist that I met told me, the moment you're born, you start to die. And it put it all into perspective. That's the life cycle. When we're little, our parents nurse and care for us. They raise us. They do the best they can. As a parent, I know kids don't come with instruction manuals. We're all different. So, we do the best we can. We fumble along in the dark, and we hope to not cause too much damage and fuck them up too bad to where they're going to need therapists when they're older. Sometimes we knock it out of the park, and sometimes we don't. But unless I got shortchanged at the hospital, and I don't think I did. Well, my parents certainly didn't, because they got two completely different kids. But what we got to realize is it's those moments in that time in life that is so precious with our family and our loved ones that one day we're not going to have anymore. And when you're sitting in that room alone with your own thoughts, wondering where your husband, your child, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, your stepfather, your surrogate father or mother, whoever it is, has gone to, and wondering what you could have done to make things different or better for them while they were here, that is the worst fucking feeling in the world. So when I tell you this, I mean this with all sincerity. 9 words. I love you. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Any order you want to do it, just do it. It's that simple. Life is too short to hold on to petty grudges. Life is too short to fight over stupid shit. The only thing that matters, family. Okay? The only thing that matters in this world is family. I'm faced with the prospect now of raising my son at 7 years old, almost 8, without his grandmother, who he adores. And it breaks my heart. But something I learned from my son, we can learn from our children. And that is that you got to make the most out of every minute. Because your kids, they're going to teach you lessons. You ever heard the expression, let a kid be a kid? Kids will gravitate and make the most out of everything. Because that's what they do. That's what kids do. And we need to appreciate that and respect that and love that. Because if we could be like kids in that respect, don't bring your work home. Don't bring your drama home. Maybe you have to feed your family, and that's cool. Make some quality time for those people that mean the most to you. If you're watching this and you're on my Facebook friends list, I love you. I want to thank you. I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the support and love and prayers that have come our family's way. And words cannot express what my gratitude for that. And I want to thank you all. I can't look you in the eye because I'm driving, so, I really don't want to get in an accident or a ticket. But passing a church, so, if you saw me do the little cross thing, understand why. I just want you to know, God bless you. I love you. I appreciate you. And thank you. I'm out.